To say
Week.
we have no idea what we're doing is an exaggeration.
I did say that, though.
We have some idea
Okay.
of what we're doing.
A tiny little molecule.
It's
of
Creek Week,
knowledge.
we know that.
It's Creek Week, everybody.
Creek Week, and we're talking
Oh.
about the upcoming semi-annual meeting.
That's right. By the time you see this, it's going to be December.
Yeah.
Our advent calendar will begin to be unfurled. There will be candy.
Yours unfurls?
No, really.
The
There's
little-
just little bags that get unpacked
Yes.
every day.
But
it's
on
gonna be a lot of
Sunday,
fun.
the
On the Sunday, the 4th, yes, we have the semi-annual meeting, which is, why do we start this, Dan? We kind of started this under your watch. What's the purpose of having a semi-annual meeting?
so we realized a while ago
Yeah.
that, per our bylaws as a church and just it'd just be good practice to have a regular once a year meeting where we vote on our leadership and approve a budget, that sort of thing. And we realized that wasn't really often enough.
Yeah.
That communication and like face to face whole church communication needed to be more frequent than that.
Yeah.
So we just said, let's put a meeting in the middle of our fiscal year, which in this case is December. So
Very good.
Hence the semi-annual meeting.
So we're hoping to get everybody there if you're a member, but if you're just an attender of AC3 and just kind of interested in what God's doing here and where we're going, we really want you there. So, and specifically this, we got a couple of things on the docket that are really important. We'll just give you the highlights, just not everything, just some. Just so you kind of have an idea what's coming. So number one, we're going to kind of give a financial update, and it's pretty important that you're there, especially if you're a member of AC3, just because we are running behind in our fiscal budget this year, and we want kind of everyone to be up to speed on what that's looking like, and maybe what we're going to do to address it. Then the other thing is going to be some vision type stuff. So what we really want to focus in on is some of the things we're talking about in our leadership circles recently, and that's just that post-COVID and after our all-church big diagnostic that we did at the end of 2019, and if you weren't there then, it's been 3 years now, we kind of came out of that with some vision tweaks, but then we ran right smack into COVID. And I think the general consensus is that after that, having come out of what we kind of knew we were DNA-wise and, thumbprint-wise and values-wise, that there was some, just some confusion, and the feeling, I think, around the church as the leaders assessing it, is that it's a little fuzzy. So we want to talk about that a little bit. We want to talk to you about that a little bit. Hey, what does it mean to clear that up, and how are we going to, rally around refocus on our vision?
And I think it's important too that on these regular semi-annual basis to be able to see each other in the same space and to be able to ask questions too.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, we try to always be available as a leadership team, your elders, staff, and board. Our meetings are always open.
Yep.
And you're always welcome to come. I don't think we're hard to get a hold of, but there's something about kind of coming together and in a formal way. So,
Yeah.
this is a meeting. Let's ask questions. Let's see. The question asked in private is not always the same question asked in a public
That's
setting,
true,
right?
yes.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
And so it kind of creates a different sort of dialogue. So especially when it comes to very important things like the church's identity, I mean, the church is the church. It has been since Acts chapter 2.
Yeah.
And it's always been the case, and we don't really have to sweat that
No.
a whole lot as long as we're following Jesus. But it's pretty clear that each local expression, often has a specific, like you said, thumbprint or
Yeah.
DNA. And being able to grasp that and everybody get it is super important. So that's,
rally around it.
yeah, that'll be a place for discussion.
Good. And so we're really trying to communicate accessibility there too. So we want to be as leaders accessible, and so that in especially some of these larger questions, we do it together as a team, and we feel like we're a family. So we'll see you all this weekend for the first in a series called Take 3. We're going to do 3 takes on the Christmas story. We're going to go Joseph's take, Mary's Take, and then the Cosmic God Take. And that's right before our big Christmas Eve candlelight service. So it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Everywhere you go.
Sing it, bing.
Why do lounge singers always sound drunk?
Because they are drunk.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Well, that
you'd
explains
have
it.
to drink to excess to do that job. It's like, how do I get up in front of these people again?
Yes.
My life is so sad.
Exactly. It's
You know what I need?
used to this.
Another drink.
But not us.
No.
No.
I mean, we drink.
but we
We drink fluids.
yeah, just
Drink.
water mostly.
You don't have a drinking
Yeah,
problem.
it's not any of that. Everywhere you go.
I almost harmonized.
That's pretty good. I hope that wasn't recorded.
Oh boy.
That was recorded? Oh, that might he's gonna sneak that into the end. He's gonna throw that into the blooper reel.